I'm going to read. Running a farm is a very hard work. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. He doesn't smell very good either. The animals have chores to do too. Pigs have to clean under the beds. The cows weed the garden. The sheep sweep the barn. Duck takes out the trash and mows the lawn and grinds the coffee beans. At the end of each day, the pigs are covered in lint bunnies. The cows are covered in weeds, the sheep are covered in dust, and the duck is covered in tiny bits of grass and espresso beans. Duck did not like to do chores. He did not like picking tiny bits of grass and espresso beans out of his feathers. Why is Farmer Brown in charge anyway? Thought, what we need is an election. He made a sign and hung it up in the barn. Farmer Brown must go. Farm election tomorrow. The next morning, Farmer Brown found a poster on his front door. Vote Duck for a kinder, gentler farm. Farmer Brown was furious. He ran to the barn and found the animals registering to vote. Voter registration. Voters must live on the farm, show valid ID. The mice got together and protested the height requirement, so Duck crossed it off. On election day, each of the animals filled out a ballot and placed it in a box. The vote was counted, and the results were posted on the barn wall. Farmer Brown 6, Duck 20. Farmer Brown demanded a recount. One sticky ballot was found stuck to the bottom of a pig. The new tally was Farmer Brown 6, Duck 21. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hay and horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, muck, and coffee stains. Running a farm is no fun at all, thought Duck. Vote for me. I'm a duck, not a politician. The night Duck and his staff started working on Duck's campaign for governor. Duck left Farmer Brown in charge, hit the campaign trail. He visited small town diners. He marched in parades. He went to town meetings. He gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. The vote was counted and the results were posted in the local paper. The governor demanded a recount. 2 sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of a plate of pancakes. Mrs. Governor, 299,999. Duck, 300,002. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a state is very hard. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hairspray, ink stains, scotch tape, fingerprints, mayonnaise, and coffee stains. And he had a very bad headache. Running a state is no fun at all, thought Duck. The night Duck and his staff started working on posters for the presidential election. A duck for a change. I like Duck. Duck makes us proud again. And hit the campaign trail. He kissed babies in local diners. He rode in parades. He gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. He even played the saxophone on late night television. On election day, the voters filled out their ballots. Booths all over the country. The vote was counted and the results were in. Announced on CNN. The president demanded a recount. Then sticky ballots were stuck to the bottom of the vice president. The new tally was the voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a country is very hard work. At the end of the day, Duck was covered from head to toe in face powder, paper cuts, staple, security badges, Secret Service agents, and coffee stains. And he had very bad headache. Running a country is no fun at all, thought Duck. Then he checked the wanted ads. Duck needed no experience necessary, must be able to mow the lawn and grind coffee beans. Duck left the vice president in charge and headed back to the farm. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is now covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seed sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. And Duck is working on his autobiography. The end. That was good, wasn't it? I love that book. Okay, let's read one more. And this is called Julius. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Boys and Girls Club of Franklin Simpson. All right. Davy went to Africa. His father was going to catch an animal for the circus. Just showed you the pictures, didn't I? Do you want a giraffe? Said Davy. No, said Mr. Smith. How about a lion? Said Davy. No, said Mr. Smith. Will an elephant do? Said Davy. No, said his father. I'm sorry. What we want is a gorilla, said Mr. Smith. Some animals have all the luck, said the lion, giraffe, and elephant. Davy couldn't wait to see a gorilla. He had never seen one. It's time to rest, said Mr. Smith. I'm not even tired, said Davy. Everybody took a nap. Davy could not sleep. Davy found a coconut. He kicked it into the bushes. Someone kicked it back to him. Who's in there? Said Davy. I am, said a voice. You're a strange-looking person, said Davy. I'm not a person, said the voice. I'm a gorilla. My name is Julius. They shook hands. Davy squeezed hard. Ouch, you have a strong grip, said the gorilla. Would you like to play football? Said Davy. I'd love to, said Julius. Davy showed Julius how to throw a pass. He showed him how to catch one, too. Julius tackled Davy. Now you tackle me, said Julius. No, thank you, said Davy. Look, I found a new friend, said Davy. My name is Julius, said Julius. Won't you join us for dinner, said Mr. Smith. Julius had good table manners. He knew which fork and spoon to use. He made no noise when he ate his soup. I hear you're looking for a gorilla, sir. Will I do? Asked Julius. I was hoping you would ask, said Mr. Smith. Of course. We'll be glad to have you. The men carried Julius through the woods. Sometimes Julius gave the men a rest. Goodbye, said all the animals. On the ship, Julius made new friends. The food is good, isn't it? Said a lady. They could give us more bananas, said Julius. I want a fur blanket too, said a man. At last the trip was over. Look me up in Boston, said a person. Look me up in the circus, said Julius. Don't you like cars, said Davy. I'd rather swing, said Julius. You must be the new gorilla, said the circus man. How did you know? Said Julius. We work here too, said the clowns and seals. I'm proud to be part of the team, said Julius. And the sign says, see Julius, the greatest gorilla in the world. Everybody rushed to see Julius. He looks so strong. I hope he can get out of that cage. He can't get out of that cage, said the people. Nobody could get out of there, said someone. Why should I get out? Said Julius. I like it in here. A fly came into the cage, I think. I'll annoy that gorilla, he said. Buzz, 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 said the fly. Clear the runway. I'm coming in for a landing. He landed on Julius's nose. I'll have to ask to leave, said Julius. My nose is not an airport, he added. Kindly take off. The fly did not listen. He stayed right there. Julius shook his hand at the fly. Thanks for making me nice and cool, said the fly. It's so warm in here. I'll try scaring him, said Julius. He jumped up and down. The gorilla is trying to get out, said the people. They ran away. Oh dear, said Julius. I scared everybody else. Tell them to come back, said the circus man, and don't get lost. I'll try, said Julius. The circus people waited and waited. There was no sign of Julius. Something happened to him, said the seals. Let's go look for him, said the clowns. Do you see him? Said the fat lady. I don't see anything, said the thin man. Have you seen someone with lots and lots of hair? Said Mr. and Mrs. Tiny. Is there anybody in that tree besides you? Said the giant. Gorillas should be easy to find, said the wire walkers. Not this one, said the acrobats. Let's go to Davy's house, said the circus people. Maybe he knows where Julius is. Davy was playing football. Julius is lost, said the people. Have you seen him? No, said Davy, but once I kicked a coconut into the bushes and Julius kicked it back. Try it again, said the circus people. Davy kicked his football into the bushes. Someone kicked it back. Julius, cried everyone. Oh, I'm so glad you found me. I was lost. Please take me back to the circus. I love it there. Let's go, said the circus people. The clowns got ready. They gave Julius a mirror too. We love to look at gorillas, said everybody. I love to look at him too, said Julius. The end. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to my stories. You have a great night, and I will be back in the morning at 10 a.m. for Good Morning Club Kids. Good night, everyone.